good Dash Autumn, and thanks for tuning in to the Donna Autumn Young Voices podcast, episode 16. Today's guest is the Famous Ones band, who are more than a wider band. Their versatile style branches into different genres, and individually, they bring their own flavors. In this interview, you'll learn more about how the band came to be, what music projects are out, and you'll even get to hear a short sample of one of their songs. So let's start with introductions.
My name is Chad Flores, also go by False Mason. I am the manager, lead drums, accordion, bass, guitar. I've been playing drums since I was like 5 years old, and then picked up all the other instruments as I went. Became very versatile on everything. So I'll go ahead and let AJ introduce himself.
Hello, my name is Adrian Forest. I'm the lead accordion. I also play guitar a little bit. I've been playing accordion for 2.5 years, and I really picked it up quick. I also do videography for Famous Ones.
So all the dope images you see on our CDs, he's the one that does it.
All right.
All right, then I'll go ahead and let Carl go.
My name is Carl Flores. I'm the lead bass, also the equipment manager, the assistant. I'm managing things, making sure everything goes right, booking things, make sure everybody's all right, and studio time all good.
Yeah, so that's the real manager. All right, then we got Lone back here. We'll go ahead and let him introduce himself.
Hello, my name is Lone Emmanuel. I'm the guitar and bajo player. I've been playing guitar since I was 12.
Yeah, the new recruit to the group. We've been together for probably like almost close to a year now, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
been nothing but great things.
And where are you guys all originally from?
Well, me and Carl and AJ were based out of San Lucie, and Loma is coming from Sacramento.
Okay, cool.
God's country.
All right. Well, I got a chance to listen to you guys. Well, I've been a fan actually, and sometimes when I'm on air doing the radio thing, I always have to throw in some Famous Ones in there. So I've listened
definitely.
to almost all of your guys' albums, and the recent one, I love the sound of it. There's the wider, and then there's the more of the instrumental.
Yeah, kind of like
kinda
electronic,
hip-hop, maybe. Yeah, electronic.
reggaeton-ish.
Yeah.
It's all mashed together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did the band come to be, and talk a little bit about the band name?
Okay, so the band came about, we played with previous other bands, and, we had parted ways respectfully. And then we were like, it was all up in the air pretty much. We're like, what are we going to do? We're going to join another band, or should we just like start our own band, which we really wanted to do from the very beginning. But I wasn't around people that knew how to start a band or what it takes to do it, like the music, not just the music wise, but as in like putting yourself out there, exposing yourself, learning the ropes as I go. So everything that I have, like knowledge wise today, I had to go through, you know what I mean? The school of hard knocks pretty much to get there. And the band came about, like when we do have gigs, I like to do like a little raffle give off. So here's a little teaser. The band was founded on New Year's Day, 2011. So if I ask that question at the dance, then, maybe you'll have a free CD. Maybe you'll get a shirt.
No.
Yeah, so we started that day. We actually considered that as the anniversary. It was only me, Carl, and our DJ Big Time. Shout out to DJ Big Time Entertainment too. We were just a 3-man band, and then we had recorded our first demo, like here in the room, here in the kitchen. Just chopped it up, made it work. Yeah, so that's what we consider the anniversary as. And then as far as the name, it came about because, obviously, we have Famous Stars and Straps, obviously the clothing line, and we used to wear a lot of that. And then our last name is Flores, so, you know what I mean? The F just fit. We're like, oh yeah, we're going to keep that. Yeah, because a funny story about it, we would have been Versatile Ones, and it was going to be Famous Ones Music, as if you notice in our titles.
Yeah.
But it came about to be Versatile Music. You know what I mean? And then the band name became Famous Ones. Yeah, so it was kind of a limbo back and forth. You know what I mean? We're like, oh, no, this is very well because, it is versatile music. It's not just one certain type of traditional music. I respect traditional music and all that, but at a certain point, you had to like elevate the music, elevate and innovate is what I say. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Yeah. But we still stick to our roots as far as like song selection, because we'll take like a old song and then flip it this way and then, flip it that way. And then next, it's a Famous Ones version of it. Yeah, so that's about it so far. We had trials and tribulations to build up because, you see what year it is now, coming from all the way from 2011. And we're barely feel like we're starting to get the exposure out there, to be branded as an actual band,
And the versatile, I think, fits pretty well with your guys' group because it's more than just wider music, right? So what came first, the wider music sound or the other sound?
It was originally started at Wider because, like I said, we've been playing music since we were like kids, you know. So if anybody's like familiar with the Selena movie, I'm pretty sure everybody much is. You know, I used to, you know what I mean, get in trouble for not practicing. You know what I mean? I wanted to be a kid and go outside and ride bikes and play and do this and that. You know what I mean? Do sports. But it was my pops. Shout out to my pops too, yo. R.I.P. And he's the one that pushed us to actually practice and practice and practice and stay out of trouble, being outside, getting in all kinds of nonsense. You know, when I was really adamant about not doing it back then, because you know I was a kid, but it pays off later down the road. So like now, to where I feel like I'm making the best music that I have made ever in my life so far, and it wouldn't have been that way if he hadn't pushed me to that certain degree. Yeah. So me and Carl were the ones that were bred to be musicians. Yeah, so the chicken scratch obviously came first, and then, you know, I played with previous bands that play like classic rock, Mexican type style music, like bar tunes, that type of thing, you know? Yeah, so I got a chance to experience that as well, you know what I mean? And I do enjoy that music because I never used to like country music, and I was like, oh, well, this actually sounds pretty nice. Yeah, so we got into country music, so, you know what I mean? We even do that as well. And then we started with, Carl started making rap beats because, you know, that's really not too far off of what we do now with the electronic music. So we went to the studio, and then he was like going to lay some beats down. Then we just stumbled upon like that reggaeton type sound that you hear now. So it kind of just came together by itself, and that's where we're at now. Besides doing like EDM type stuff and different types of music. Yeah, so it's been a long journey to get here.
Yeah, I mean, 2011 is a long way, and I feel like you guys have definitely made your way into more of the wider scene, wider audience, especially, you know, you guys had a chance to be a part of Native American Music Awards and actually be nominated. You know, people are listening, and it's pretty cool.
You know, we're like more aimed towards the youth because the youth, sometimes they like stuff that's different, not just like the traditional chicken scratch music that you're used to hearing. You know what I mean? They want to hear something different too, and it does sometimes catch the ear of them. And then they'll be like, "Oh, you know, I really like this now," but it's just a different version of traditional music.
Yeah, I get it. I kind of feel like I hear more of that sound, the what would you call like a synthesizer type of sound in wider music.
Like some like G-Funk era type West Coast type of music. You know what I mean? Those type of beats. Those type of sounds, you know. You know, so everybody's gonna catch up eventually. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we're light years ahead already, just by the stuff that we're doing so far. That hasn't even been released yet. You know what I mean? Because we have plenty of projects out, but we still have plenty of projects that are in the cut that haven't even came out yet. Yeah, so we got chicken scratch albums, we got electronic music that are already recorded, that are already done. We're just waiting to put them out to the masses, pretty much.
We got 1,000 songs unreleased right now.
Whoa, that's a lot of songs.
Definitely. And then especially me and Carl have our own wireless CD, or I guess you would call it an album, that we recorded like throughout the years from 2016 up until like last year, that is a straight chicken scratch album where it's just me and Carl doing the whole thing. And I feel like that album, even though nobody's heard it yet, I mean, select few people have heard it, but I feel like that already changed I guess you would say, like the direction of the wider music just by doing that. And it's not even released yet, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, it would sound like today's date, but it's old. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.